Hungover as fuck. Alright guys, Vaping Vic here, back with a vlog number 43, if you count vlogs like me. Vlog 43. I've got a bit of a sore throat. I've run out of coffee. I've got a bit of a sore throat. I'm a bit hungover. But we're gonna do a vlog anyway, just because it's time to do one. What am I vaping on? A plethora of things. What we'll focus on is my Hurricane Junior with my RX2. I still think this RX2 is the pinnacle of the Jabo Wismec franchise. They just, third iteration of a mod, nailed it, and the form factor of the two is just excellent. You know, screen, it's great. You know, I know it's not an expensive mod. It doesn't carry that credibility of a fancy, expensive mod, but I actually think it's as pretty much as good as a regulated mod can be. I think it's excellent. Oh, it could have a better 510. But there we go. Nothing's perfect. On top, Hurricane Junior, my favourite RTA. And inside there, a juice I made myself. Look at that. Yeah. We'll come back to that at some point, I'm sure. I still do plan to do stuff. But yeah, that's what I got on myself. Don't know where I'm looking when I go and vape like that. What else have I got? I've got my Hexome on with my Goon. Hexome Goon, legit setup, that one. And I've got my good friend Rick Grove's Voodoo Brew in here. It's like a fruity, punchy thing. It's beautiful. Really, really nice for dripping. Nice and thick as well. That's Rick Grove from the Ideal Home Show and modmaker.co.uk. Go to modmaker.co.uk. Check it out. Lovely website. What else have I got? Archeon with the Conqueror Mini. Got that going on. I put a staple Clapton in the Conqueror Mini. Ridiculous thing to do. Stupid. It still works. But yeah, pointless. And then I've got my Droid with the Hurricane V2, which was the last review that we did. We'll talk about that in a bit. I'll also talk about what we've got coming up. We'll do a little giveaway, all that good stuff. But what we do first in the vlog is we talk about comments from you guys from the previous vlog. In every vlog I talk about comments from the previous vlog. So Inkitatus says, don't know if you remember, I was laid off from my job in a vape shop on Xmas Eve. Well, got a better job in my local vape shop today. So chuffed, had to tell someone. Good vlog, mate. Don't know if John, Craig and Rick would like the moniker numpties. They're fine, they'll be cool with it. Yes, and I did know you got a new job, and congratulations on getting a new job, mate. That's awesome. Pretty crazy to get laid off on Christmas Eve. I mean, what's that about? But that congratulations, that is awesome. All Dave Apes says, Vaping Vic, what a surprise, what a nice surprise, I actually won something. Thank you for the giveaway, #42, the Joytech Elitar pipe. Now I will be taken seriously as I point meaningfully at things with a pipe. Congratulations, Dave. I'm going to guess you're actually called Dave. Congratulations on winning, and there is the comment that proves that I do actually send the things out that people win. Basically, you know, with the giveaways, I can't make I'm not making a video just to say Bob Monkhouse won this. There's no value to that at all, except for that one person, and I could just send them it and they'll get the idea. So yeah, so that's why I just send the item. If you haven't received the item 10 days after a giveaway, you ain't won, son. So there's that. Anne Mitchell, a juice mixing video would be great with a demo at 70-30 mix. Yeah. I do. I mean, there's loads out there. Check out. Is it Fresh 03? He's a talented mixologist. Scott Bonner did a great video about how he mixes by weight. I really liked that. I mix by weight myself, actually, as well. Yeah. So check it to do some YouTube foo. You will find some good mixing vids. But I do plan on doing one because I'm so rubbish at it. I feel like there's a lot of value in, you know, like those Idiot's Guide to books. I know they're not written by idiots, but they're written for idiots. But there's a certain level I could pitch my video that would be really handy, because it'd be loads of, don't do this because I did that and it was silly, and don't do this because you waste this on this, and don't do that, and I think there'd be loads of like tidbits that'll stand anyone in good stead that wants to get into mixing. And you know, getting into mixing is a good way to go with all the restrictions coming in. Speaking of which, justadnick.co.uk, check it out, really good website. They do loads of concentrates and stuff, which is good. Loads of people talking about the DIY stuff. JG says mixing video would really help mate. Dennis Bagetzi says great vlog, looking forward to your Terminator kit review. That was this son of a gun. That was this. Yeah, I don't know why that attracted so much interest, that video. That was one of the more popular videos I've done recently. It's a pretty solid bit of kit, but it's pretty simple too. Mark Todd from Todd's eSig Reviews, who is on this week's Ideal Home show. Check that out. He's standing in for John, who's in Iceland, not the supermarket. He says stab wood that thin is a thing. Check out wood books for other examples. Yeah, so and Dean the Vaping Biker has done a review of this Woody Vapes mod now, and it does look like this is legit, genuine stab wood. Just you know, it's not actually that thin when you actually get into it. They've actually dug quite deep to do it, so it's fine. It is stab wood, all's well, and all that. So that is that. I don't want to dwell too long, so I'm going to move off there, and I'm going to go on to things we have reviewed. Talking about things we've reviewed, very quickly recap through them. So the Hurricane V2. Sorry if that video wasn't really in your wheelhouse, if it wasn't the sort of thing you're interested in. Such an expensive RTA. I really like the ePhoenix RTAs, so I'm gonna buy it anyway. So I might as well make a video of it, you know. So I'm sorry if that wasn't for you. I'm sorry if it came out a bit rambly or a bit long, or the up close was a bit untidy. But there was so much to cover because it comes with so many options, you know. I feel like I did. I feel like I did an okay job. Got dogs abuse on the video, but I feel like I did an alright job, to be honest. So that was Hurricane V2. Stand by what I said in it. If you put the bell cap on, the middle deck, it's a beautiful vape, exactly the same as the Hurricane Junior, which is my favourite RTA. With the other bits on, you know, it has all these little things, little kinks, little quirks, but ultimately it's a very tidy RTA. So I stand by what I said in there, and it's all good. It's all good. This is this. I'll have a little smash on it. I'm just vaping off the last of the mango sticky rice, and then I'm gonna make it look like this. Anyway, so that was that. The Tesla AIO. It's in my work bag, actually. It's in my work bag. I stand by what I said about there. There's a lot of room for improvement with that kit. The coils ain't great They need a lot of power for not a lot of flavour. However, you can get stuff from it. So after the review, cleaned it out completely, put fresh coil in, put my own wick in it. I put a very, very strong juice, Quacks. I put Quacks Duck Breath in it. Duck Breath from Quacks. Check it out. Check out Quacks, man. Goose Juice is the bomb.com. Check out Quacks. Really good juice company. But I put in, Duck's Breath from Quacks, which is a very strong flavour. So I put in a very strong flavour, my own wick, 50 watts, took a couple of spare batteries. Literally only get a couple of hours out of a battery with that, and there's no internal charging. So it's really strong juice, cleaned out, fresh wick of my own, clean coil, and I'm just powered on through. I've done about 20 mil in it, and it's been all right. It's been relatively pleasant, but I still stand by everything I say in the review. But I've managed to get a bit out of it, a bit of use out of it, which is good. Archeon. My Archeon review, I'm quite happy with how that went. I think it's a fantastic mod, and it was done on behalf of... let's try again. It was done on behalf of ecigarettedirect.co.uk. Go to ecigarettedirect.co.uk. You don't have to buy anything, but they do have a fantastic blog. If you like written vaping blogs, that's a really good one, in my opinion. So go and check that out. I'll try and remember to do links in the description and stuff, but ecigarettedirect.co.uk is where you'll go for that. Next thing I'll talk on is the Vape. The Vape A9 RDA. Look at that. That's what we're talking about. This undercoil thing. A few people said, "Oh, it's a lot like the Tsunami." So yeah, it is. It really is. 24 mil velocity deck, undercoil, airflow. Yeah, Tsunami. So if you want another Tsunami, maybe check that one out. Some people saying they would rather have it the way it is like that. What it created, sort of, because of the proximity of the reviews. Oh, I don't have one to hand. But what it created was a bit of a collision of thoughts towards that and the Lush, which has just come out from Latovo as well. So there's the Lush RDA and there's that. And one has non-adjustable airflow, the Lush, and that one has adjustable airflow. And so it sort of created this divide of opinion between, I'd rather it look like that and work like that if it meant I could adjust the airflow, versus the sturdiness of the Lush. And even though you couldn't adjust it, it was, bob on. But fair play. But a rock solid RDA, and I'm quite excited to see what Vape do next, because I know they're not brand new company, but it's a very solid entry to the market. So I'm quite excited to see what they grow into and what they produce. So that's quite good. What have we got coming up for review? Not loads, because they've done the whole Chinese holiday thing in the old China. They did the whole holiday thing, so everyone's on delay. I've got some stuff though that I'm gonna do stuff about. No wick in it. I got a recoil. I was thinking about doing an Is It All That on the recoil, the Grim Green recoil RDA. I got it on this. Wait, I don't show bitchin'. I think that's a nice looking setup. Quite a nice setup. Why have I got batteries in here if I haven't got a cotton? But I do like it. I was thinking about doing and Is It All That with that? I don't know. But that's a thing. The main thing that I've received for review is this. This is the eVic the Joytech eVic Primo. I've got my package in here. Let's get this right. eVic Primo kit, because it comes with this tank, which is called the Unimax. Really, really, really big tank. 25mm tank. I think it's 5mm capacity. Vapes a little bit like this. That's only at 42 watts. It's not a, it's not one of these big banger tanks. It's just a big tank. But check out the actual mod. I think the mod is really, really nice looking. It's got like a diagonal bit up there, like so it goes bigger to smaller. I think the mod is really good looking. Really good looking. It's dual 18650, 200 watt jobby. This is like a faux leather thing. It comes with another one as well. I know that there's been a few around. There was some pre-production ones sent out to some of the American reviewers a couple of weeks ago. So it's got a clock. But yeah, I actually think, let's have it right. The eVic Joytech, the VTC board, this board that they use. Let's have it right. It's a very, 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 very good board. So they put a very, very good board in a very sturdy mod that I think is very, very good looking. We're onto something, huh? I think this is the best looking mod they've done for ages. So I think they're onto something here with this. And the tank's not bad either. I'm sort of interested to do this though. To turn down the wattage. See if this looks good. So this looks like Hurricane Junior. Oh, let's go down. Oh. There we go, look at that. Hurricane Junior on the Primo. So we go. Yeah, I like that. I think it's a really pretty mod, that. How am I doing? Fine. Yeah, the tank's pretty solid. Clear miser, 0.5 coil, 40 to 50 watts recommended, I believe. Top fill, 5mm capacity. A great thing about this mod, obviously, it's very clear with this big tank, is it can fit big tanks on this mod, which is a nice addition. All the mod makers need to start thinking about that. And then the battery door at the bottom as well, which obviously creates less issues with rattling fiddliness here, which is nice. So nice. Oh, I have to go back up now. 42. I seem to be enjoying it at 42. There we go. So the eVic Primo review next. This is next from Joytech. So I'm really liking the look of this mod, but I haven't put it through its paces yet. I have the tank. I've blasted out 2 tanks full. But yeah, so the eVic Primo is coming and I'm enjoying it. Also got coming, I believe, from eLeaf, the new eye care. New eye care range. So they've done an updated range of eye cares. I have one here. The eye care mini. This is the eye care mini. This is the original eye care mini, and it was like a little, not Sigga like, but little tank jobby. Never got on with this one, if I'm honest. But yeah, they're sort of pocket friendly, starty vape type setups. But they've done a new line of eye cares that is coming out in March. So I've got those on the way as well. I've got another few bits. I'm gonna buy some bits as well. That's what I do now. If you haven't noticed, you might not have noticed yet because the impact of it hasn't fed out yet. But what I'm trying to do is be way more picky about what I review. Time's pretty limited. I'm pretty sick of the dirge. There's levels of product, isn't there? There's the high end, fine. It might occasionally dip our toe into that water, and then there's the trusted, solid middle ground. The Innikens, the Aspires, the Wismecs, the E-Leafs, the Joytex, there's that very solid, nice middle band, and then there's all this crappy nonsense. I get every day. I get emails. Will you check out this? And I look at it, and it's just an insanely basic e-cig from the past, or just a little regulated modern tank from a company I've never heard of. I've started turning that stuff down. So hopefully, all of the reviews, Tofo, another very good company. Hopefully, the reviews now they won't be those nonsensy ones. So hopefully it'll be all killer, no filler on the channel. But also as a supplement to that, I would rather buy items than receive rubbish ones. It's just a waste of my time, so much time, and your time as well. Me getting duff products, So I'm going to be purchasing things that catch my eye, that I think that be exciting for you guys, and continue to receive that middle band, if that makes any sense, that middle band of products, because there's some absolute filth out there and I have reviewed a lot of it in the past, and it's no good for them either, because I'm honest, they'd be better going to one of these other reviewers, because when I get these crappy items, I say they're crappy, and I give a long list of negatives. I usually give a long list of negatives and then say, but it's up to you. But yeah, anyway, so it's that. So that's where we're going. I'm on a tangent here, a big tangent. Last thing, obviously, that needs reviewing as well, and I held off on this. The troll. I'm gonna do a build tutorial and an is it all that, I think, for the troll, because whilst everyone was like throwing reviews out straight away, literally, and trust me, we all get these products on the same day, people were throwing these reviews out really fast, and saying they loved it and it was amazing, an amazing vape, and they loved it. I was really struggling with it. I put in a Clapton, a big framey, stapley Clapton. I think it came with the tank. And I threw these big beefy coils in there, and they were just too big for the little chamber, and it was all just a bit violent. And so I thought, all right, I'll take a step back, I'll put some normal, traditional, smallish micro coils in there, and they were too limp. And I was like, oh, this tank, everyone's raving about it, everyone's already done a review, and I'm stuck on third base. So I've now put another build in, and I'm quite enjoying it, but I still don't think it's as... I'm not raving. Like, some people are like, best tank ever. I think it is solid, but so it's good. It's got some really good bits, but it's got a few bits that quite tedious. So we will see. So a video coming, a very belated video coming for the Troll RTA. Do a video. I'll do a giveaway. Just so you can do the giveaway and shoot off. Okay, so I'm going to give away this. This is the Navigator BX. Really fancy RTA. Hopefully I've managed to maintain its fanciness. Really fancy RTA. Comes with all the trimmings. This is from Fumitech. Let's have a look here. fumi-tech.com. This is the Navigator BX. 4.5mm big old RTA. It's not old, it's brand new, but yes, this is what I'm giving away. Yeah, it's if you remember from the review, it has its quirks, and it's a really quirky tank, which I don't mind at all. But actually, it was actually a really, really nice vape, despite all its quirks. Right. Okay. So, sorry, I'm easily distracted. So to win the Navigator BX from Fumitech, all you need to do is email me, cd_v1ck@hotmail.com. Put the title or subject of the email giveaway 43 in the body of the email. I need you to put your name and address, and I need you to put the answer to this question: who was number 1 in the UK pop charts in 2011 on Christmas Day? Okay, who was the Christmas number 1 in 2011 in the UK pop charts? Good luck with that one. Very, very tricky indeed. Yeah, so win a Navigator BX by doing that, following those instructions. Good. What else? What's been happening in the world of vape? Provape shut down. Provape have closed their doors. They're the Provape guys. Failed to move with the times, in my opinion. Always made rock solid, brilliant things, but they always seemed one step behind. Not enough wattage, not enough battery life, not big enough. I mean, they were still doing regulated tubes when everyone else had moved to box mods. Then when they did a box mod, they were doing 40 watts. Everyone else was doing 100 watts. Always a bit behind, but a real stamp of quality. And I'm sure if you've got a Provape, you will know that the absolutely top draw, absolutely top quality, and it will last for a very long time, that thing, because they were brilliantly made, and they were one of the originals, so a bit sad for Provape, but that's that's capitalism. You can't have half capitalism, it is what it is. I don't think it was too much to do with the regulations, but presumably, a hardware company that makes hardware in America, you can't, can you? You can't make new stuff anymore. So they should have been more astute with that. They could have had phased deployments. They could have pretended they had some stuff on pre-sale, but that would have been navigating around the laws. Let me know what you think about Provape closing in the comments. That'd be very interesting. Fond memories, gutted, or do you think they were a bit, it never really appealed to you and not surprised they've had to shut? Or do you blame the FDA? Do you blame the regs? Do you think, obviously they can't continue because they can't make new products, which is rubbish. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. The other thing that happened was the Aspire Nautilus 2. The Aspire Nautilus 2 came out. Very meh. Yeah, I mean, fine. I think the Nautilus tank is awesome, and they're using the exact same coil heads in the Nautilus 2. So the Nautilus 2 will be an excellent mouth-to-lung vape for a clearomizer. But it looks ridiculous. The new Nautilus 2, I think, looks crap. I'm hoping they bring out some additional barrels, some additional sleeves, like they did last time with the penis tank. But yeah, I'm hoping they do some different sleeves, some metally ones and stuff. I think it looks absolutely ridiculous. I also think they should have attempted. I think they should have had the original coil head, so they could still say, look, original coil heads fit in this tank. The 1.8 BVCs still fit in here, and so everyone could have gone, yes, they're the ones we want, thank you. But I think they should have also produced a new coil. I know there's the 0.7 one, but it's exactly the same, but 0.7, a bit wider, yeah. But I think they should have actually attempted to make a better coil head. The K-Fun Lite is a better mouth-to-lung vape than the Nautilus 2. Well, the Nautilus 1. So you can't say, I don't think it works to say that it can't be improved, because it can be improved because there's something better. I would have liked to have seen a 1.2 ohm horizontal coil. A horizontal coil in a Nautilus. I know it's not really designed for that, but that would have been a nice. Oh, why buy one? If I wanted another Nautilus now, I'd get a Nautilus Mini, because I think it looks way better than the Nautilus 2. And it's the same coil heads. You know, I know it can fit those other ones in and stuff, but everyone's after those Nautilus coils. So I was a bit underwhelmed by the Nautilus 2 from Aspire. That's my take on it. Let me know what you think about the Nautilus 2 in the comments as well, if you like. Don't got one, don't want one, so it's a bit of a moot point. But yeah, I don't know. Were you underwhelmed, or were you chuffed a bit? I mean, what were you pleased about? I mean, I get that you don't. I get that it's less susceptible to being broken, but right. That's me anyway. This is what happens if you've seen a vlog before. They tail off very rapidly towards the end. Stay tuned. Check out the Ideal Home Show. Check out the Let's Vape podcast. I've been Vaping Vic, and I'll see you again oh so soon. Goodbye.